this isn't a new allegation, is it? We've heard about it before, but just reading that out, it is all very, very sordid, and it drags that relationship between Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein right back onto the front pages.
Yeah, he is the problem that will not go away. Obviously, we spent a lot of time discussing the breakup of the family with the Sussexes, but this is the really serious elephant in the room, as it were, in the way that this is always going to be there to haunt the royal family. The allegations surrounding Prince Andrew and his involvement with Jeffrey Epstein. And once there's names, and I believe other names will soon be revealed in the new year, it just highlights the problem for Prince Andrew. That's why he is basically living in a private life now. He cannot be rehabilitated. He's injured just as choice of friends at worst. But when you look at it, you just think all these allegations must be tough on his children and everything that's going on with this for Prince Andrew. It will not go away, even after settling with Virginia Giuffre, that $12 million to try and keep a lid on that. But now other allegations for Prince Andrew. This is the worst run-up for Christmas for him and indeed for the royal family.
Belly, I have this. I mean, I said it in the last segment, didn't I, Sarah, to Michael Cole. The thing for me that is fascinating is when he settled with 12 million quid, and we know that he might have got it from selling the chalet or got it from his mother, the Jubilee, the Platinum Jubilee, as Sarah said, was coming up and it was all well and good. Most people, and I'm sure you were the same, went, well, hold on a minute, you don't pay 12 million quid unless you're trying to hide something or you're trying to prevent something going out. I, for one, wouldn't think you'd spend that money just to elongate a system. I just want it done, right? We're not saying he's guilty, but what I'm saying to you is it made people think, oh, what's round the corner? This is going to restart that debate absolutely again. And I'm with you. It's about his daughters. It's about the royal family. But this, I don't know what he's supposed to do, but he needs to go away because this ain't ever going away, is it?
No, and the trouble is he settled once. One of the reasons was to try and avoid it going to court, and now he's back to square one again. So what does he do, and how does he get rid of these endless, allegations about his behaviour when he was with and staying with Jeffrey Epstein? This is the big problem for him because he's done it once, and other people might be saying, "Well, come on, why don't you settle with me?" And where this could lead. So he has a huge problem as to how he deals with this, both within the context of this particular case. Would it go to court? We don't know, but it could lead to yet further, more embarrassing revelations, potentially, given what we've seen and heard in this latest series, which, again, are deeply unflattering to the way he has been behaving, allegedly.
And Rupert, 5 days until Christmas, Prince Andrew and his family set to head to Wood Farm on the Sandringham estate. Last year, we saw the Duke walking to church on Christmas Day with other members of the royal family. The timing of this couldn't be worse, really, could it?
I'm not sure he will be seen. I don't think the optics won't be good. And that's the problem for the royal family. Prince Andrew, at any time that he makes a appearance in public in a private context within the royal family, again, the inevitable spotlight is on him. We saw it when he was with the Queen for the memorial service. I think it was for Prince Philip. You know, the whole thing is, it's so difficult for the royal family to manage. But Prince Andrew is the one who's causing the problem. And I think for the sake of the royal family, he needs to be kept firmly in the background. Yes, and even for that walk to church.
Well, you know what I was thinking, Betty? You know, like the royal family, you know this, Sarah, in the old days, what they used to send them to exile. Why don't they send them to Scotland?
Well, he sort of is in exile in Windsor,
isn't he? Scotland or somewhere where nobody... I mean, I'm being serious, because every time, you're right, he comes out, when he accompanied the Queen to that memorial service, there was weeks of newspaper articles about how upset Charles was and it wasn't right and it was just a son and his mum and all that. It's not going to go away, mate, is it? Just to wrap, what do you think happens next?
Well, I can't... We're going to probably hear more revelations and other names are going to be coming out, and it's just going to add more weight to the problems for Prince Andrew. And the royal family just don't know how to get him to go away in a way. Occasionally we see him on a horse in Windsor Great Park and driving a Range Rover. And for the royal family, that's probably a couple of times too many whenever it does happen. But they won't see this one go away. We're going to hear a lot more in the coming weeks.